break into D Block Europe's album. So yeah, let's get into it. I guess I'll let you take the floor in it because from first listen, I thought it was horrible, man. It was one of the worst things I've ever heard this year. Yeah, it was treacherous.
Do you think other people thought it was treacherous too?
Yeah, on Twitter, people were like, I'd rather watch a full game of football than sit through these guys talking about...
Why is football?
What? Football?
Oh, no, sorry. It was a length of a football game, the whole album. So there was like, I'm not going to go through that length listening to these guys talk about what they usually talk about. Remember I sent you to you, So yeah, it has received quite negative, attention on social media on the album. And I kind of felt a similar way. But what about you from the songs that you heard? I'm not sure.
I thought it was I mean, I'm not a big D Block Europe fan anyways. Okay. I'm not even a big British rap fan at all.
Okay, yeah.
And it was okay for what it is.
Okay.
For what it is, it's okay. It did its job. It did its purpose. It's
Okay. It didn't do anything revolutionary, groundbreaking.
Oh, no way.
It didn't move the needle.
Nothing.
It just came and went. That's it.
Just came and went. I probably wouldn't search for on YouTube again, and that's it.
All right then. But that's based upon first listen, right?
That's based upon first listen.
All right, so that's your initial impressions. That's the same with me. I already listened to it once.
Did you listen to it again? Like when you hear a shit song,
I couldn't do it,
you listen to a shit song again?
I couldn't muster up to just go through it again. You know what I mean? Like I was just dreading even thinking about if someone even gave me the task to have to listen to it again. Innit? Like it was just.
You're talking crazy.
But things can change. Music marinates with you over time, and
that's facts.
So things can obviously change in the future. But based off first impressions, first thoughts, it's not the one still.
Yeah.
But I know your opinions may have changed on a second or third listen or however.
Yeah, no, the thing is, you know what it is, there's a lot of artists that I've been listening to for 10 minutes. So when it comes to their music, I'll listen to it more than once, like an album aside. I was like, but with D Block Europe's album, the first time I heard it, I can't, like you said, it was one of the worst things I've ever heard in my life. I can't lie.
I reckon they've got fall-off potential.
Wow.
Say that again?
Is it?
Fall-off potential with them.
Yeah.
They had their hotness.
Okay.
They had their popularity. And if this one flopped, I don't see them coming back again. I feel like they're just slowly falling into irrelevancy.
No, I disagree because I feel like the fan base won't go away. The core fan base will always be there, and there's a big core fan base as well.
Yeah, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Where's Soulja Boy's core fan base today? I remember.
In the Breakfast Club interview. I think, but
I get what you're saying. Still, no.
But
maybe next year there'll be some new.
No, but I think his core fan base was always not really that big.
No,
I think the majority of his fan base were just the casuals. Was just the casual listeners.
Yeah, facts. That's a fact. That's a fact.
But D Block, the core fan base is bigger though.
I get what, especially when it comes to musically, if anything else, their full of potential was high. Because their music a year ago to now is unbelievable. It's bad. The difference is they're getting worse. They're not getting better. They're getting worse.
And in the music industry, it's a revolving door. There's always going to be someone new. I don't know. Probably some random 19-year-old from Sudbury is going to bust next year. That's going to be.
You know what though?
Cousin,
You know what though? UK rap, I feel like the newer UK rap, they seem to be having more longevity than they did back in the day.
Talk to me more.
I'm interested.
They do though. They do.
It's true.
They do. You hear what I'm saying, back in the day, you got people.
When you say back in the day, what's back in the day?
Back in the day is 2005 onwards. Channel U days to the internet era. Transitioning into the internet era, The internet is keeping all of these artists relevant.
It's true.
You know why, Because everyone will talk about, I was talking about this the other day, Everyone would talk about how man like Dizzy Rascal is a legend, blah, 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 Wiley legend, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Bruv, hear what I'm saying though. Now you can be on their dick, call them a legend, say whatever you want.
Yeah.
But come wireless now, come. They need
no
to
one
perform.
ain't paying seems
Bruv, they barely get second stage, bro.
Yeah.
And what's
No, because right now they're considered as legacy acts, innit?
Yeah, but then that's what I'm saying. Also, yeah, another thing I was thinking, yeah, is England not really have legends too tough. England not really, because imagine Nas is performing in New York. He's gonna get Barclays Centre.
Yeah, 100%. Like Jay-Z will get Barclays Centre. Like,
bro, I can't think of one English legend, yeah, that will get O2. Not one. There's not one that will get the O2.
Nah, it's not.
None.
It's not possible.
When I say only the current stars will get O2.
Only the current stars. And what do you call it, yeah?
Could you say Sneak Boat's a legend? He's been out here for
He will not get O2.
No, but he can't get O2. Sneak Boat.
He is a legend though, but he won't get O2.
No, he can't.
What's you know, when I say that, I mean
it makes sense
rap,
because
though.
that's just the time, innit?
Yeah, I mean rap though. Like, because you obviously you got. I'm not talking about English artists. I'm talking about rap. We're just talking about strictly rap. English rap has no legends, to be honest. Like if you're talking honestly, they don't really have any legends. I think so. He's probably like the only one because he's still relevant till this day. He might be. I think if Giggs is at the O2, I think it sells out. Still, I think it sells out. I think him and Skepta. And that's probably it. Because
I think Giggs might have maintained his relevance with Drake. And
he maintained his relevance. Definitely.
So that, but a lot of the kind of the pioneers, innit? They kind of stuck to themselves. They kind of, because remember, rap is a young man's sport, innit?
It is.
It's a young man's sport, so it kind of makes sense. Like Jay-Z ain't selling out crowds as big as he was like in his prime.
He will though.
So it just makes sense.
When do you think
it makes sense because like Drake is like the top guy now. But I don't think Drake will be the top guy in 10 years,
He will.
You still think he'll be the number one guy in 10 years?
Not number one guy, but at least relevant enough.
No, he'll be relevant, definitely.
It doesn't matter because it doesn't. Drake has built something where he could tour, he can just quit music now, tour for the next flipping 20 years and still be in like the biggest stadium in that country about 4 times, bro. At least 4 times.
Yeah, I think Chris Brown could probably do the same as well. Definitely.
If Chris Brown announced a show in London, that would sell out so quick. Yeah. He could announce like 10 shows in London when he announces it, and they'll all sell out.
You see how crazy people were going when they spotted him in Shoreditch.
Sure.
And Chris Brown. Like,
how about R. Kelly? You reckon he'll sell out?
Nah, I doubt he wouldn't.
No, because of what's going on.
Even in his prime.
In his prime, he would. Yeah.
That's in his prime. That's back in the day.
Not gonna lie, okay, this might be unpopular opinion, but musically, talking strictly musically,
wow, don't tell me that.
I don't think I've met anyone. I haven't met any of them, but I don't think I've listened to anyone that's actually more talented than R. Kelly in terms of singing ability. I think R. Kelly's better than Justin Timberlake. I think he's better than Chris Brown.
No, I respect
and I think he's better than Michael Jackson.
And I respect it. I respect it, man. He has
amazing music.
I can't even argue with it still.
I can't argue with that.
Fair enough. I can't argue with it.
R. Kelly, like,
but what do you say? Best voice? You said best singing voice.
Best singing voice. It's just like
that. I have to disagree with.
Musically, yeah. I understand.
I can't disagree.
I mean, if we're going throughout history, like you gotta say like Aretha Franklin and Whitney Houston.
Michael Jackson has a.
I say Whitney Houston probably has the.
Michael Jackson
best
definitely has a
of all genders.
Yeah, Whitney Houston has the best in my opinion. Some people might say like Freddie Mercury, but
would you say Ray Charles?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Louis Armstrong and them man there. You know them ways there.
I said
then
Lance
you got flipping.
Oh, you said Louis Armstrong.
No, I was say Stevie Wonder as well.
Yeah, Stevie Wonder even.
Too.
What's the other guy's name? Even Teddy Pendergrass, man.
Ooh, that's you're going way back.
But I think Michael Jackson even definitely has a better voice than him. Michael Jackson's live voice is good.
What about Prince?
Yeah, not Prince.
Not
Prince. Respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully.
What about George Michael?
No, he was good. No, George Michael was good. No, I respect George Michael.
I don't like it.
I respect George Michael, man. No, he was good, man.
I never liked him.
But definitely for me, Whitney Houston for sure, man. Yeah, just best voice.
And what about like singers today, like currently? Who do you reckon has the best voice? Like the one that's active?
Active.
Trey Songz, perhaps.
Trey Songz.
No,
Adele. I'll say Adele definitely. Adele comes to mind.
Yeah. Sam Smith. No?
Facts.
Sam Smith.
Probably.
Good.
Probably.
It's great.
what's her name? Even Ariana Grande.
Oh yeah, I was even thinking about Ariana.
You're laughing at Trey Songz and now you're mentioning Ariana Grande.
she has a good voice, man. She got a good voice. Yeah. Trey Songz, man.
No, why Trey Songz?
That's random.
Yeah. What do you mean random? That's an R&B classic. I listen to that song when I'm having sex.
Anyway, so, who else? What other songs? What about Little Sims? You think?
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's the first time I've ever heard.
She's a rapper.
Yeah, I know, but like you're talking about voices and just generally, innit? Yeah.
What?
She's talking about voice, not just like. Not just
so we're gonna start talking about a man like Dr. Trevelyan. Is that what we're talking about?
No, you're talking about just females, isn't it?
I was talking about all genders.
Oh, just all genders as of right now. All right, cool. I'm just talking about diverse
about Tory
voices.
Lanez. Tory Lanez.
Oh yeah, Tory Lanez for sure, yeah.
He's versatile with it.
Oh, is he?
I wanted to ask you guys a question. What do you guys think about Tekashi 6ix9ine? I forgot to ask you about that.
What about him?
What do you think about his first of all, I thought he's a very shit musically. How do you think
we kind of discussed this already, like previously
in the other episode.
Yeah. But we can, retouch on it.
No, but I wasn't talking about the snitching aspect. I was talking about the music aspect. I think his music's not that good, but I was wondering how he's achieved so much success because of that.
I think before he went to jail, he still has he
before
still had undeniable music. He had sick tracks. Like he had like Gummo, Gotti. What else did he have?
Tatty.
Yeah, he just had tracks that bang, bro. He's even lost that now, man. He's just making. He uses.
But remember, you don't have to be a great artist to be relevant, innit?
Yeah. No, but the thing is though, 6ix9ine came with something different though. You can't deny it.
Yeah, he did.
He came with a different style, with that shouting and that. But he done it good, bro. Let's be honest.
Yeah, he done it good.
He done it good, man. But now
people say that he's the modern day 50 Cent.
What?
No. That's
the trolling.
Yeah, the trolling aspect. That's not musically,
cool.
but just the trolling.
But his music is like actually it's genuinely bad. No, it's like it's not good.
What about the one that broke the YouTube record thingy?
Oh, Goober.
Yeah, what do you think?
Goober, yeah.
That one was alright. But apart from that, they're like bad. Like trolls. What is that? And bruv, his album was terrible. His album was terrible. It was. And look, I'm honest. If I thought it was good, I'll say it's good. I don't care about any of that shit or whatever people thinking that here. But bro, that album was awful.
Well, what do you think?
Worst album I've heard this year.
About that him snitching and you're not bothered about it? You just think it's whatever.
He's irritating though. He actually is irritating. But the thing is with me, he's irritating. So
is he look like someone you'd be friends with?
No. He's irritating, bro.
And what do you think about him using the N-word in his raps?
Does
he have a pass?
Okay.
I don't care. I can't lie. I actually can't. I can't lie and act like I care. I actually can't.
I guess the culture's different in America, isn't it? Like in America, especially New York,
no one's doing
LA,
that. No one's doing
East LA, the Bronx. Like in America, you got certain Hispanics and Latinos and the Puerto Ricans, and everybody in the culture, they get a pass, innit? Because they say, we had black in our heritage, so that gives us the pass to use it. That's why you have people like Fat Joe kind of using it.
Fat Joe is whiter than a lot of people.
Yeah, so...
He just says it, innit?
Yeah, he kind of just says it. I guess it's just where he was from, and everybody just used it, innit? It was just one of those things. So then I guess when they get on a mainstream level and say it, a lot of the casuals and the outsiders are now starting to listen and they're like, wait, what's going on?
See, that's the thing though, you can't, if you do that, you need to just continue on doing it and just stand your ground. Because you have man like, who was it? There was Nav used to do it, say it, and he stopped, and M. Honcho as well.
Oh yeah, when people.
But then again, though,
when people realized that M. Honcho wasn't actually black.
Yeah, but then again though, when it comes to England, England rarely ever have artists that stand their ground though. For real.
Yeah,
it's they just do as they're told.
Didn't Paul Paper used to say it as well?
He used to say it, and even he stopped now.
Yeah.
How about age? Could he have the pulse or not?
Oh my God, no! Come on.
No. He's too big. He's too big to do it now. He's too big to do it.
He'll get murdered, man.
He just comes out with a rap, chilling with me and man niggas. Put it with it, hit it with it.
He'll get murdered. He'll get murdered, man. Yeah, he's too big now, man. He'll get murdered.
What about if he was coming up, like someone as white as him was just using that?
Then they'll be crippled.
Then he wouldn't have came up. He wouldn't have came up.
Do you know cancel culture as well?
Yeah, he wouldn't have came up.
Yeah, that's a huge thing. Cause remember that what's his name? The white guy speaking in Yoruba, innit? The way he got shut down.
Yeah, he got shut down real quick. He was about to blow.
Yeah,
and he actually got shut down. Like that's the first time I've seen cancel culture do what they said they were gonna do. He got shut down.
And then the guy shop in Hounslow, he closed down as well. His business closed down.
Deserved it.
Yeah, he deserved it. Yeah.
Like, why would you do that, bro? And he knew the camera was on him.
It's like a wedding service kind of company in Hounslow. I think it's disrespectful to black people being racist, and they got put online, and then within a matter of weeks or days, his business was permanently closed. So, So I mean, I think the culture is different, isn't it? In America, I guess it's more accepted. Like, I think as long as you're not, if you're white, I don't think there's any acceptance for it. But like, if you, as
if you got a drop of something else.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. But here, I guess it's just black only, innit, really? Over here, what do you think?
About the N-word part?
Yeah, about the N-word. Are you like not bothered about it, or?
Personally, I try to make myself, because I can only control my actions.
Yeah.
And I try to make myself not bothered by it, but if those people want what's best for them, they would obviously reach to their senses and obviously not say it, because not everyone's going to react like Fuzi. Some people might react differently and might say wagwan to them on the streets and see, But and it's for them, they'll go ahead and make themselves vulnerable to cancel culture.
Yeah, but do you think context is important with the word to you?
I mean, they're adults now. They should know better.
Yeah, it's true.
So, you saw that, yeah?
Wait, what happened? I didn't even damn it, sorry. Oh, please, I didn't
don't hear you one thing, innit?
Yeah, I said they should know better, because they're adults. They should know when that Yoruba guy when he was making those comments, he should have known that those racist comments will come back to bite him.
Yeah,
and especially when you're being racist towards the people that are going to be lifting you up. In Somalia, there's a saying, don't spit on the plate after you've eaten from it, and I feel like he was doing that.
Yeah. Like, don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Don't bite the hand.
Okay. But let's get back onto D-Block Europe's album, innit? Because I think we strayed away from it just a little bit. Yeah. So. But
yeah, man. You know what it is, yeah. I listen to it. The more I listen to it, yeah, the more I realize that it's not. It's bad, but it's bad, yeah. But I think what it is that they should have shortened it. It's just too long. There's good tracks on it. Like, I listened to it.
Was it an album or was it a mixtape?
No, it was an album. It was an actual album. They should have shortened it.
So it was quantity over quality for them when it came to this particular album.
I think I could pick about 14 to 15 good tracks from there.
That's not bad.
That's too long.
Good.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I listened to it again. I was like, I rate this. But I was like, there's just so many songs here that they just put too much on it. They put too many songs on it. That was the problem. But there's still good tracks on it.
Yeah, so there's good material, but it's just too long, man. It's just too long.
So
that's the issue.
But yeah, man, there's some good tracks on it still. There's some tracks that I listen to from it.
So what do you think about the one with Steph London?
Oh man, I actually rate it now. I can't.
Oh, is it?
I rate it. I actually rate it.
Oh man, you see, that's why I should never take you seriously.
But how did it
again.
grow on you?
I'm just honest. What do you mean? I could have just lied and said I still think it's shit.
Yeah. So maybe it's a thing of the music just takes a bit more time to grow on you.
Yeah, it ain't like
so maybe it's not a shit album. Maybe it might be a good album then.
Yeah. Maybe you just need to spend a bit more time with it.
It's not a bad album, but it's not a bad album, yeah. But There's some bad tracks on it. There's some very bad tracks on it. Like that are almost unlistenable to me. Wow. That's pretty much all it is.
Yeah, so maybe a lack of quality control, maybe?
Yeah, I think it's a lack of quality control. People, they need to shorten their albums, like, they need to make them just make them albums, man.
And if they just made those 14 songs into one album, or you'd be saying album of the year?
Not the album of the year, but good. Definitely good. Like they had, what's it? The album there was Home Alone. That album that is one of the best albums.
That's the best album.
Yeah, it has, that album was sick. Like that album was, I think, from 1 to 19, I think it was. All of the tracks was sick. All of them. Even PTSD as well is the same. The only problem is with PTSD is that it's unbelievable. It's like it's too explicit. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
That's all they're talking about. Yeah.
When you there's explicit and then there's PTSD, bro. That is the most
that's giving me
explicit.
PTSD, man.